All right, she is a world-renowned track star, as a 3-time Olympic gold medalist and 9-time world champion. As this year's Olympics are about to begin, Gail Devers is sharing her story of overcoming challenges living with 2 very serious diseases affecting her eyes. She joins us now live from Atlanta. Good morning, Gail.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing very well. You know, as I'm reading about some of the struggles that you were going through health-wise, it just makes it all the more remarkable. I didn't realize this. 5-time Olympian. What was the key to your longevity? Because I do 20 minutes on an elliptical and I pull a calf muscle and I'm done.
Yeah, I always tell people I write down my goals on sticky notes and I sign them, and it's like a contract that I sign with myself to say that this is a talent that I've been given and I'm going to run till the wheels fall off. It was just, you know, like you talk about 5 times, but there was a thought that I wouldn't have even got there. My first one was 1988, and I always tell people the bottom fell out. You know, I started having a lot of symptoms, and these were debilitating symptoms, and I didn't even know what was going on. And it went on for 2.5 years. You know, I couldn't run. I was struggled from extreme weight loss. My running weight was like 120, and I went to like 79, 80 pounds.
Oh my God.
I had hair loss. I mean, that's crazy. And I was constantly tired, but yet I couldn't go to sleep because I had insomnia. And then I was having eye symptoms. And so after 3 years, I was diagnosed with my Graves' disease. And I'm like, okay, great. I finally got my life back on track. Or so I thought. You know, now it's 30 years later, and I'm still having eye problems of bulging eyes, redness, pain in my eyes, sensitivity to light. And I actually thought, unfortunately, I thought that these were just like residual effects of my Graves' disease, and I just have to deal with them. And it wasn't until I saw a website. It's actually, I'm telling everybody, focus on TED.com. I went on, did the surveys and all that kind of stuff, the quizzes, and found out that the symptoms that I was having tell me that I possibly could have thyroid eye disease, and that it's related to Graves' disease, but it's separate and it needs to be treated by a separate, you know, I have an oculoplastic surgeon. And then when I start filling out the statistics that if you have Graves' disease, up to 50% of people with Graves' disease may develop this, I'm like, oh no, I'm on a mission. I'm on a serious mission, and I'm thankful to Horizon Therapeutics because they've allowed me and they've joined this mission with me that we have to educate people. No way should anyone have to deal with that for 30 years. The hardest part of it is when you don't know. And I've done that for everyone. We got to get the word out. We really do.
Well, it's amazing what you did. I mean, your track record is unbelievable. I'm curious who you're watching at this year's Olympics. Obviously, that 400-meter hurdle race was unbelievable. World record broken there. But then we don't have Sha'Carri Richardson, who's even going to be there. What are your thoughts about that?
Right. Well, she won't be there, is what the latest word says. But we are sending a fantastic team there, and I expect some more world records to be broken, possibly again in the women's 400 hurdles and maybe the men. I expect that there'll be some Olympic records broken at this meet. I just think that this is going to be a fantastic games, regardless of who's in the stand or not. You know, when they come time for the gun to be shot, they tell everybody to be quiet anyway. So these athletes are going to have tunnel vision, and they're going to get the job done. It's going to be a great Olympic Games. And all that brings back to me is, you know, the challenges for them of not knowing if the games are going to happen one way or the other brings back to me, like, are you going to be able to go back, Gail? And that I went back 5 times after dealing with my Graves' disease. And I actually know an athlete who has Graves' disease. And so I've been in contact with him, telling him, pay attention to your eyes, your eye health, and get that under control, because it makes a difference. I remember going over hurdles and I was like, it's cloudy. Wow. It's like, okay, I feel like I'm, you know, but at least the hurdles is a rhythm race. And so I know the rhythm, but it was hard to see. And I'm like, that didn't have to be. I can't stress enough. And I'm going to adopt you guys and put you on my Olympic relay team right now, because I did run the relay. And what we're doing is we've got a baton, in this baton is knowledge. And this knowledge is telling people that, women are 5 to 8 times more likely than men to develop this, but this disease does not discriminate. If you have it or you know somebody who has it, make sure they focus on their eye health and go to that website, focusonted.com. So now you guys are all sprinters, and we're going to get to the finish line first, and not 30 years like me, okay?
You picked the worst 3 relay runners.
Yeah, you don't want us on your relay, Gail.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's 4 people on the relay. We're good. I'll anchor,
Okay.
but you don't have to get the time to me, okay?
All right, Gail, it's such a
Thanks,
pleasure
Gail.
to talk to you. Thanks so much for joining us. You can find out more on her Twitter and Instagram at I am Gail Devers and at thyroideyes.com. Gail, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.